Hello everyone and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to watch some very interesting facts about the dinosaur of all elite wrestling, Luchasaurus. The big man has captivated the audience from the very first day he stepped foot in an all-elite wrestling ring, and even before that. Let's take a better look. Number 10. In general. Here are some quick facts and stats about the big man. Austin Mattelson. His real name is 36 years old. He was born in Woodland Hills, California. He weighs 275 pounds or 125 kilos and is 6 feet 5 inches tall or 1.95 meters. We've talked again about the inaccuracies of wrestlers' weights and heights, with some sites billing him at 233 pounds or 106 kilos. Either way, the man is a giant and is one of the tallest and biggest all-elite wrestlers. He debuted on 2009, which means he's a 12-year pro. Many fans don't realize how experienced some of the wrestlers are. It's like seeing the tip of the iceberg, not knowing what they've been through to reach the level they are on today. Number 9. I've got a master's degree. Not me, Luchasaurus. I got a master's degree as well, but this is not about me. We've been hearing him say this catchphrase for quite some time now, especially on being the elite, and it turns out to be true and not just a gimmick.
In what year did America gain its independence?
1776, Jungle Boy.
Actually, it was July 4th, 1993, when Lex Luthor slammed Yokozuna aboard the USS Intrepid.
It was 1776.
Look, with all due respect, I have a master's degree.
Luchasaurus has a master's in European history and specifically in English literature and history. Ironically, he has never wrestled in the United Kingdom and it's a goal of his. I can definitely see some interesting matchups from the British scene. Number 8. He loves chess. I couldn't find his rank on Leeches or chess.com, but Austin is a big chess fan. I found out about this randomly, because I'm a big chess mark myself and I follow various chess players on Instagram and notice Luchasaurus follows them too. If you are a chess player, leave your favorite opening in the comments below and let's get to the juicy stuff with. Number 7. Bill DeMott scandal. Bill DeMott was a head trainer for WWE's Performance Center back in the day. He used to train the upcoming talent in FCW and later NXT, and is quite a controversial figure. Several former NXT trainees previously working within the WWE developmental system alleged misconduct by DeMott, with Austin being one of them. The trainees stated that he forced them to perform dangerous drills, bullied them and also getting physical. WWE launched an investigation but found no wrongdoings. He later resigned from WWE to avoid any damage to the company, as he stated. I don't personally know what happened, of course, but I had watched an interesting Kenny Omega interview about DeMott. Kenny is not known to bury people on the internet, but you can see his face when asked about Bill. At first, he laughs and feels awkward. Then he confirmed that the drills were very dangerous and the trainees put themselves in risk for no reason. I imagine him being like some of the drill sergeants we had in the Air Forces. So there's another fact about me. Anyway. Number 6. Luchasaurus Underground. After his WWE run and before signing with All Elite Wrestling, Austin competed in various indie promotions. His most memorable run though was in Lucha Underground, where he wrestled under the name Vibora, which means the Viper. He debuted on May 2016 and check this out. He was part of a reptile-themed stable named the Reptile Tribe. He was written off after his feud with Johnny Mundo, also known as John Morrison, on August and, you won't believe this, he was sent to the other dimension by Taya Valkyrie, now known as Frankie Monet, who used a sword to take his head off. You can't make this stuff up. But, don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved Lucha Underground. It was a universe of its own. Number 5. His favorite wrestlers. When asked about his favorite wrestlers, Austin said that he wasn't that much into the big guys and liked the high flyers and technicians more. The Ultimate Warrior drew his attention when he was 7, but when the New Generation era came, Bret Hart became his absolute favorite. He had his fan moment when he met him at Double or Nothing. It must be so cool when your childhood heroes become your colleagues. Austin also added that he also liked the heels more than the faces and that he loved the NWO and later the Rated R superstar, Edge. I'd love to see a Luchasaurus Hill run down the line, even though he's great as a face and very over with the fans. How about you? Comment below. Number 4. His WWE Run. From 2012 to 2014, Luchasaurus, then known as Judas Devlin, was under a WWE developmental contract. He competed at FCW and later in NXT. He debuted in a tag team match with Corey Graves, defeating Briley Pierce and CJ Parker, now known as Juice Robinson. He was mainly used for house shows, and was released in 2014 after a hip injury. Who knows what would have happened if he hadn't been hurt? Maybe he'd still be wrestling for WWE. I think he might had a good chance given that he's huge, and as we all know, Vince McMahon loves big men. Number 3. The American Dream. As you know, Dusty Rhodes worked for WWE, and has helped many upcoming wrestlers mold their gimmicks and the way they carry themselves. Luchasaurus is one of them. During an interview with Chris Van Vliet he said, "The character didn't come from my brain exactly, it just kind of molded over time organically, and I think that's why it works." When I was in developmental in WWE, I was working with Dusty Rhodes. He was one of the few guys that really believed in me, because he saw this weird guy that had this master's degree have an interesting look. He knew there was something like this Luchasaurus in his head, and we just couldn't put our finger on it, and every week we'd try something. Number 2. His other in-ring names. Austin has used a variety of names during his pro wrestling career, such as Austin Draven and Austin Morrison. When he was released from NXT, he changed his name from Judas Devlin to just Judas. The most interesting part about Austin's ring names is the origin of his current name, Luchasaurus. The name grew organically when fans chanted it during his Lucha Underground debut. As a result, he continued the gimmick of Vibora, meaning the reptile mask, but he changed the name to Luchasaurus after his departure from the company. Before we jump into number 1, I wanted to let you know that we've added some awesome Luchasaurus moments in the end of this video, so make sure you watch until the very end. Number 1. The Big Brother is watching. It seems like it's a recurring theme for pro wrestlers to appear on random television shows, and especially reality TV, such as Darby Allin, and our beloved Dinosaur. Austin has appeared in various programs, with the most notable being The Big Brother. During the summer of 2015, Austin appeared as a contestant in the 17th season of Big Brother. He was evicted during the 12th week and placed 5th. Not bad for a dinosaur trying to live with humans. A hilarious fact is that on November 2017, Mattelson teamed with fellow Big Brother contestant, Jesse Goddard, under the team name Team Big Brother. Again, you can't make these stuff up. Now time for our bonus clips. Enjoy.
Kid, you're not very smart.
What? Actually, I have a master's degree.
Oh yeah? Come on, Frankie, let's show it. What?
Hey, CD!
What?
CD!
What?
CD!
What?
Wait, guys!